We should all be concerned by what we see going on in the Middle East right now. Tens of thousands of peaceful protesters were machine-gunned in the streets by the Iranian regime in January. And now many different countries are involved in the conflict. Whatever we think about the rights and the wrongs, we should all be hoping that the long-term result will be a more lasting peace. But here are a couple of things to think about as you watch the news and you read different perspectives on this. Firstly, conflict is never good, it's never desirable, it's never what anyone should want. It might achieve some good outcomes, just like World War II brought good outcomes for a peaceful Western Europe. But in and of itself, conflict is never something that anyone should want. Secondly, it seems that everyone commenting online right now is apparently an expert in international law. But in case, like me, you're not, international law is different to New Zealand law. It's not all written down in black and white. It's customs, it's beliefs, it's norms, it's the way we relate to other states. And so it's complex. It can be uncertain. And often history is better placed to judge some of these things like the current conflict than what we are in the moment. So what? Well, here's a fundamental point. While everyone is debating the technicalities, we shouldn't lose focus or forget that the Iranian regime is fundamentally pretty evil. They kill their own civilians, and not just one or two, but tens of thousands. For decades, they've pursued nuclear weapons against international law and conventions and diplomatic efforts. And Iran backs and finances terrorist groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, like Hamas in Gaza, like Houthis in Yemen. All of these actions have led directly to more killing and maiming and terrorizing innocent civilians. So the challenge here is how do different countries balance the hopes and the higher standards of peace that are captured in international law against the desperate need for action to protect innocent Iranians? It's not black and white, it's not even grey, it's probably every colour under the sun, and every option has a downside. Now, it's easy to have an opinion in New Zealand. We're not dropping bombs. We live half a world away in relative peace. But that gives us a luxury that many people don't have right now: time. Time will judge if preemptive strikes brought about a more lasting peace or not. Time will judge if overall lives were saved or lost. And fundamentally, as we consider the last 2 weeks, we shouldn't lose the perspective of the last 2 months, the needless killing, or the perspective of the last 2 decades, the nuclear program, the terrorism, the genuine threat that was posed to the Middle East. Let's be thankful that we live in a country where we have the luxury of time to consider these matters and spare a thought for our military personnel who have deployed to the region to make a difference for those who need a little help right now.